This is CBC Vancouver News.
The ruling of the trial judge has to be overturned.
It is a hugely important case.
Richmond's mayor raises the stakes. With an appeal underway, he pens a letter to property owners implicated in a landmark court ruling. Also,
put money back into visa office processing rather than having it be frontline officers.
critics question the plan by the feds to hire 1,000 new officers for border security. Plus,
this is our shared kitchen where we do communal meals.
we take you to a groundbreaking and grassroots recovery home serving Surrey's South Asian community. Good evening, I'm Tanya Fletcher. Thanks for joining us. We begin in Richmond tonight, where letters from the mayor are circulating among homeowners. It has to do with the Cowichan Nation land title decision, which has direct implications for dozens of residents. The notice now warns their property ownership could be compromised following that recent ruling from the BC Supreme Court. Mayor Malcolm Brodie tells CBC News the public doesn't have enough information about how this might affect them.
People are waking up to find that there's what's called Aboriginal title. It affects their land directly. I think if you owned one of those parcels or you were looking to buy a parcel of property, you would not buy with that kind of imprecision on the title, because nobody knows exactly what the effect of that Aboriginal title is going to be.
His letter has been delivered now to roughly 150 residents, urging them to attend a meeting the city is holding next week. Back in August, the court granted the Cowichan Nation title to large swaths of southeast Richmond and fishing rights along the Fraser River. The Cowichan tribe's chief said at the time the nation did not go to court with malice or ill will towards others, but rather because they say they weren't being heard by government. The decision is currently being appealed in what's considered a potentially precedent-setting case.
The importance of this case is that it underlines the necessity for the province and Canada, and in some cases municipalities, to get on with the important work of negotiating towards treaties and other agreements.
The BC government has signaled its strong disagreement with the court's decision. As punishing U.S. tariffs take their toll, frustration is spilling over into BC's lumber sector. It's been nearly 2 weeks since Prime Minister Mark Carney met with U.S. President Donald Trump in Washington for trade talks. The CBC's JP Tasker looks at the growing unease and growing pressure for movement in negotiations.
BC's softwood lumber sector is grappling with huge new U.S. tariffs that could put sawmills like this one out of business.
Our workforce has gone from 30 to 18, and it might be going down from there.
Andy Riley's West Vancouver company produces red cedar, and much of it is shipped to the U.S. Last week, his small firm paid some $48,000 to absorb the cost of American duties.
We're not making any profit on it. In some cases, we're losing money.
Right now, Canada-U.S. talks on tariff relief are focused on the steel and aluminum sectors, big industries in central Canada. BC's premier says the lumber sector is getting short shrift from federal negotiators, and it's fueling some regional resentment.
If you look at the auto parts sector, if you look at the primary steel sector, you put them together, softwood is bigger than both. And it just does not get that resonance.
But those bilateral negotiations have so far produced no results for any sector. CBC News has learned after more than a week of talks with his American counterparts in Washington, Canada-U.S. Trade Minister Dominic LeBlanc is back on home soil, and there's still no deal in hand. Prime Minister Mark Carney is showing some frustration.
I can't control Donald Trump, I gotta tell you. Actually, I can't let him think I'm controlling him is maybe a better way to do it. You never know. You never know what's going to come next.
This expert on Canada-U.S. relations says hope for a good deal is fading.
To call these negotiations is a misnomer. It's White House diktat. They are telling us what they are going to do. We are on the back foot.
A senior government official tells me Minister LeBlanc could be headed back to Washington for more talks this week, but it hasn't been confirmed. In the meantime, this trade war drags on. JP Tasker, CBC News, Ottawa.
Well, the federal government, meanwhile, is pushing forward with plans to spend millions of dollars beefing up the Canadian border with more guards. But it's not without skepticism. As Keir Junos is finding out, there's criticism around the catalyst and the logistics of that promise.
The federal government has announced it will hire 1,000 more border officers to the Canadian Border Services Agency, a Liberal campaign promise that will cost nearly $617 million over the next 5 years.
That will help CBSA officers do their jobs more effectively.
It's not yet known how many border guards will be allocated to BC, according to the CBSA, but of the 1,000 new hires nationwide, 80% will be armed officers, 20% will be intelligence officers, investigators, and security screening officers.
To me, this sends a very clear message as to what this government is interested in and what this government's priorities are.
This immigration lawyer says the border spending comes at a time when the feds have signaled a tighter budget on the horizon, with many government agencies taking budget cuts.
And yet, we're seeing fairly significant increases in personnel in CBSA. I would say that maybe there is an option to put money back into visa office processing rather than having it be frontline officers, address some of the backlogs overseas.
The hiring spree also follows pressure from the U.S. president, who's blamed Canada for fentanyl trafficking.
Of course, we all know that the country south of us is looking at Canada to tighten up our security. So this is partially in response to what the Prime Minister has promised that we would be looking at doing.
Canada's public safety minister insists these latest measures have nothing to do with demands from the Trump administration, saying instead it's about enforcing Canada's safety and sovereignty. The Liberals' plan is being met with some skepticism, including from a former CBSA agent.
Both the union for the CBSA and for the RCMP officers have repeatedly noted over the years how grossly understaffed and resourced they are. So hiring 1,000 more CBSA officers or hiring 1,000 more RCMP may just bring them back to the strength they're supposed to be at.
More details are expected in the federal budget, which will be released November 4th. Keir Junos, CBC News, Surrey.
Well, some Canadian snowbirds were surprised to be fingerprinted and photographed recently at the U.S. border. It's all part of a new requirement for long-term stays, but it seems not all situations are being treated equally. The CBC's Sophia Harris with more on what you should know before heading south.
Snowbird Steve Blair says he had an unusual experience when crossing the U.S. land border this month for his winter stay.
He just said, we're going to take your picture and your fingerprints now, and it's going to be $30.
Were you surprised?
On the fingerprints and on the photo, yes, I was.
It's part of the new registration requirement for people visiting the U.S. for 30 days or longer. Air travelers are typically registered automatically, but many land travelers are not. So they must ensure they get the job done. U.S. Customs and Border Protection told CBC News Canadians who register at the border will be charged $30 U.S. each and will be photographed and fingerprinted to enhance border security and verify travelers' identities.
They have the full discretion on how they want to inspect and admit Canadians.
But this U.S. immigration lawyer says Canadian travelers have another option. If the border officer allows them to enter without registering, they can fill out this G-325 immigration form when in the U.S. to satisfy the requirement. There's no fee and no fingerprinting.
If you're savvy with a computer and you don't want to deal with the land port of entry or a CBP officer, don't be too intimidated by the G-325. It's not an overly cumbersome application.
He said, we're going to take a photo and then we'll do your fingerprints.
But not everyone may get a choice. This snowbird says an officer registered her and her husband at the border and offered no alternatives.
And it wasn't like, would you like to have your photograph? Would you like to have your, that was nothing. It was just, this is the way it's done. And you just do it and you fall in line. We want to keep coming back every year. So we just did it, right?
For some snowbirds, the added scrutiny may serve as a deterrent if they were already on the fence about visiting the U.S. due to its trade war with Canada. Sophia Harris, CBC News, Toronto.
Well, to Surrey now, where a new sober living house is helping South Asian men recover from substance abuse and mental health challenges. As our Janella Hamilton reports, it's considered the first program of its kind in BC.
Every morning, Kuldeep Singh wakes up makes coffee, and gets ready for group prayer. It's a sense of routine he says has helped in his recovery journey after battling with alcoholism for 22 years.
And I got kicked out from my community as people say, oh, like he's an alcoholic, right? Then I start feeling shame about it. And then I started using it more and more and more and more and more.
Now future देखिया, उन ਆਪਾਂ ਇੱਥੇ but we know in this present moment what ਕੀ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ.
Singh is a graduate of Vopsi House, a new 90-day sober living program in Surrey that provides support specifically for South Asian men struggling with substance use and mental health challenges.
Talking about the very root Sikh principles allows the individual that either whether they grew up here, whether they grew up in North America, or whether they grew up in India, wherever they grew up, but they have this understanding that when they hear those words, that's where spiritual connection is, and that's what feels culturally relevant to them.
The way they give us a diet, they give us a respect, and they give us everything. That's what I was not getting outside from the community.
This is our shared kitchen where we do communal meals.
The idea behind the recovery home began with this man, Malkeet Singh. He died at the end of last year. His friends and community members now volunteer to carry on his mission.
We have food donors who are helping us with lots of food now, which is very, very important for us. And then we have support coming in, when we need bed sheets, we have volunteers coming in with that and contributions from the community based off of that.
Many of the graduates, now volunteers with the program, gather at temples around Surrey to share their experiences in hopes of breaking down stigma.
Something like Vopsi here, it's a great outlet to say, hey, it's okay. It happens, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. This is a struggle, we're here to help.
Vopsi House has helped 18 men since it started in January, with some participants coming from across Canada. Janella Hamilton, CBC News, Surrey.
Well, big news from Toronto tonight. The Blue Jays are headed to Game 7. To the roar of the crowd, the Jays pulled off a clutch win over the Seattle Mariners at home tonight. A huge celebration for the team tonight, but the job is not done. The Jays are now just one win away from a spot in the World Series and a chance to play for their first Major League Championship in more than 30 years. CBC's Thomas Dagla was among the legions of fans outside the Rogers Centre in Toronto after tonight's big win.
The pandemonium from inside the Rogers Centre is spilling out into the streets of downtown Toronto after this Game 6 victory. The Blue Jays had good pitching, good defense, good offense, and it paid off. They are headed to Game 7.
All right. In Toronto, will the rhythm of fall baseball go on or be silenced?
How nervous are you feeling? I don't know. We're not nervous tonight. We're ready to go.
Fans pouring in, knowing this could be their last game of the year.
I feel good. Go Jays, go!
Or another step toward the World Series.
We're back in it at home for the last two. All it takes is one more game. In Game 7, anything could happen.
In front of a packed house, the Jays sent 22-year-old rookie Trey Savage to the mound, showing promise early, retiring the top of the Mariners lineup in order, including this strikeout of Seattle slugger Cal Raleigh.
Look at that.
Later striking out Canadian Josh Naylor to a roar from the crowd. Then another. And another.
Trey Savage just struck out the side. The 2-2.
Then for the Jays,
and he lines it into right base.
The offense got cooking, with Addison Barger driving home a run.
It is 1-0 Blue Jays.
Later, Ernie Clement sending the ball bouncing off the wall for a triple.
Clement is around second and heading for third. In the air to right center.
Setting up this two-run homer from the red-hot Barger. And how about this defense?
Short hopped. There's one. There's two.
Bases loaded, shutting down Seattle with a high-stakes double play. And here comes Vladdy. That's Guerrero with his 6th homer of the playoffs.
And a word about Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with that 6th home run of the playoffs. He has now tied the franchise records for most home runs in the postseason, tying the legendary Joe Carter and Jose Bautista. Trey Savage getting 7 strikeouts on the way to this big victory for the Jays. It is not hyperbole to say that Monday night the Jays have their biggest game since 1993, since the last time they made it to the World Series. With one more win at home, they will host the LA Dodgers in Game 1 of the World Series on Friday. This is the energy in the streets. You can imagine what it's going to look like in 24 hours if the Jays can get one more win here.
CBC's Thomas Dagla in Toronto. Well, back here in BC, the 2025 Western Regional Blind Hockey Tournament was held in Richmond this weekend. Organizers call it a milestone event because it's the first time with players representing all 4 Western Canadian provinces. We stopped by. Check it out.
This is the 2025 Western Regional Blind Hockey Tournament presented by CNIB Foundation. There's more than 20 teams in Canada. We're in 6 countries worldwide, paving the pathway for eventual inclusion into the Winter Paralympic Games. We've been very fortunate to partner with the Vancouver Canucks, so all of the programs across BC are now being rebranded as Canucks Blind Hockey.
So this is a metal puck. It's about 5 centimeters across, 2 inches high, and it's got about 8 ball bearings inside, so it rattles as it makes noise. There is a pass rule once you get in the offensive zone so that the goalies can understand where the pass is, so they have to make a pass before the offensive team is allowed to score on it. It's really good to have family and friends come and check it out and see what blind hockey is all about live. Just having fun and playing hockey, that's what it's all about, really.
Well, still ahead, straight from a movie script, a Paris heist, the Louvre, the target, and thieves getting away on motorbikes. We'll have the full story next. Stay with us. Let's take you to France now, where investigators in Paris are on a desperate hunt for thieves tonight. They robbed priceless treasures from the Louvre. The daring daylight heist took just 7 minutes. The CBC's Lisa Jing has the latest.
A brazen heist in broad daylight, shutting down the world's most visited museum.
When it happens, it's like only happens in books.
Around 9:30 Sunday morning, just after the Louvre opened, a gang of robbers believed to be posing as construction workers pulled up on a road along the Seine River and used this crane to access a window into this room, the Apollo Gallery, which houses what's left of the French crown jewels.
We were just ready to go in to see the Mona Lisa when they swept us out of the gallery.
We heard like some white noises, like somebody stomping on a window. We heard the sounds and we didn't have no clue that it was a robbery.
The thieves stole 8 pieces worth millions of euros and described by some as priceless. Among them, this emerald jewelry set and sapphire earrings and a necklace. This crown from Napoleon III's wife, Empress Eugenie, was reportedly found outside the museum, dropped during the escape after guards tried to stop them. The 4 fled on motorbikes a mere 7 minutes after they entered.
It does appear that these were extremely well-trained robbers. They planned this meticulously, obviously.
There have been a handful of thefts at the Louvre since 1911, when the Mona Lisa vanished from its frame, stolen by a former worker, found 2 years later. French President Emmanuel Macron vowing on X to recover the works and bring the perpetrators to justice.
You can't calculate the cultural heritage value of these pieces, right? This is our shared world cultural heritage, and these objects are irreplaceable.
Museum staff have long complained there are too few resources to guard its 500,000 objects. No doubt these concerns will be part of the investigation as the manhunt continues. Lisa Shing, CBC News, Toronto.
And you're looking at a time lapse of Metro Vancouver today. Wet and windy overnight, even more rain this morning. And eventually the clouds shifted to make way for a few rays of sun this afternoon. And coming up after the break, we will take you to a garden in Salmon Arm that's serving local food banks, all at the hands of volunteers. Stay with us. Welcome back. Taking you to the Shoe Swap. A group of volunteers tend to their garden all year long just for the opportunity to give back when their fruits of labor are ripe. Our Jacqueline Gelano stopped by the teaching garden to see the harvest and delivery to a local food bank.
So kitty! The Shoe Swap Food Action Society runs a community teaching garden that is tended to by volunteers. Every Monday, they gather produce for a local food bank, Second Harvest.
We keep in communication with the food bank. At the beginning of the season, we actually like to just have a quick chat, like what are the kinds of crops that you feel like you need the most. We try and grow the crops that they think that are the best received, that people know how to use.
Second Harvest in downtown Salmon Arm gives out fresh and non-perishable food to more than 250 people every Wednesday. Operators say it has seen an increase in demand over the last 5 years and is now unable to keep up with the needs of the community.
Just like probably any other municipality right now or city, the increase is quadrupling. There are far more people requiring food assistance because the other costs of living are just too high. Food is the one place that you can cut. All your other expenses are fixed and you need them for your shelter and for your bills.
Last year, using sustainable farming methods, the community garden grew and donated around 2,000 kilograms of fresh produce for the food bank. It is set to eclipse that record this year and is also growing mounds of tomatoes for free school lunch program and flowers that are handed out each week with the food. In addition to being a space where food is grown and donated, the garden also works as an educational space for students.
The mandate of Shoe Swap Food Action is to build community around local food and to support our local producers and to build more resilient food systems locally. And so for us, that means engaging as many people as we can in growing food and eating local food.
As the growing season comes to a close and the Shoe Swap Teaching Garden prepares for winter, the demand for fresh produce at the food bank is expected to increase. Jacqueline Gelano, CBC News, Salmon Arm.
And that is your late news for this Sunday. For news anytime, anywhere, you can head to our website. We're at cbc.ca/BC. Your next local news is on the early edition. That's on CBC Radio 1 starting tomorrow morning at 5:30. Thank you so much for being with us. Have a great night.